would you say Fred's like the best person you've had on your stream, or would you put someone higher above Fred from who you've had in the past?
What do you mean my best person?
Like top rank?
In terms of like clout and that.
Yeah.
Probably therefore up there. Therefore, obviously, especially because of the timing frame I got him in as well. That's therefore the most high profile one I've done. Innit? But obviously, I've done that. I've had stream with Digger. I've had Potter. I've had Krypton Conan. I've done a stream with Asco the other day. You get me? I've had like upper echelon rappers in it. But I feel like because of the moment right now, what's going on surrounding Fredo's name, that's why it's just so mad. You get me?
So you put Fredo above Digger then?
Yeah, this guy.
I'm just reiterating what you said. I'm just trying to reiterate what you said. I'm just trying to catch what you were saying.
I never said anything about anyone above anyone still. Are you K-Trap? You get me? Like,
Oh my!
I feel like in terms of status, he's definitely in the combo of the biggest rappers I've had. But in terms of like the moment, it's definitely the biggest moment I've had on stream, 100%.
You think you're gonna land the Central stream?
I don't know enough. Never say never, innit? Never say I doubt it, but I never say never though. Never say
I
never.
don't think I'm getting the. I ain't getting the Central stream. That's for sure.
Yeah, you're definitely not getting the Central stream.
How are you? All right, Walks, man. You know what I mean? You're all about the music. How was you rating the new Central Drake tune, man?
What's it called again?
Which one? You might not have heard it. It's not really, you know what I'm saying? You might miss this one.
You see, you TrapLoreRoss, would you classify yourself as a troll?
Sometimes. I'm trolling now, but I'm genuinely asking you, what was you rating that song?
No, I like the song.
Can you not answer it?
I like the
song?
I like the song.
Is it a Drake song or a Central song?
A Drake song.
Yeah.
It's a Drake song still.
It's a full-blown Drake single, innit? Like, that's what it is, right?
What are you trying to walk me into right now?
I ain't trying to walk you into nothing, man. I'm just asking you, like, what was you rating the song? As Drake single featuring Central, right?
Chat, what's he trying to do? Someone let me know.
It's a big look, right?
Yeah, you know what? I plead the fifth. Hey.
Oh, come on, man. You thought you wanted to talk music.
I'm not in the mind game show. Leave me out of it.
I was rating Sench's the diss song where he was dissing me and Tanks. I was rating that higher than which one?
What song?
Would you rate which one higher? You know when Drake had the Iceman episode 2, that was like the reveal of which one, but then in the whole live stream, Sench's got like a whole tune where he's basically dissing like CGM, me, Tanks, all of that.
Who the Sench?
Yeah.
What do you mean? What did he say?
He said,
he said I don't. Everyone that's dissed to live yours wants to be in it.
He said that, and then he said, I don't care if they say it's cap, it's true.
Well, you took that as a diss to you.
I mean,
yeah, nah. You know, I feel like the word diss began thrown around too lightly these days, man.
Hey, listen, if everyone else is calling him cap, then maybe it wasn't for me.
Well, this is how do we end up on Central Cee, bro?
Bro, I'm trying to talk music, man.
How do you end up?
All right, well, who's popping? Who's got it right now for the UK, man? Who's got it right now? Who's doing the best?
What?
Obviously, Central.
He's doing the best.
Realistically, Central got the motion right now, and he's got the torch. He's got the torch right now. You get me?
I feel like Fred's got more motion than Central right this second.
That's not really like music, though, innit? You know what I'm trying to say? That's more like
drama, innit?
More relevant, I'd say, but like musically. Like,
yeah, but Central be pushing a drama, like throwing up the little gang signs and that.
Yeah,
Met Gala.
If you was to look at like the ratio of Central relevancy, yeah, like how much of it is drama, how much of it is music, it's still mainly music, innit? Whereas Fred, right now, he only just dropped for the first time in how long, innit? You get me? Like, he's been trending, obviously, for other reasons than music, innit? You feel me?
I feel like Central needed the drama to get the motion, though. All of that dissing, spraying up billboards and shit. You know what I'm saying? He's always been needing drama.
When he was dropping Day in Life, and there wasn't no drama attached to that. 6 for 6.
No, that's a good point. And that was hard.
You get me? There was no drama attached to that. But you saying you're on to Sense though? Like, why you this anti-Sense campaign's killing me though? Like, you're not trying to give it a rest.
I rate Sench's music, bro. This is the thing. I feel like people over-egg it with the whole Sench thing when it's like, I rate Sench's music.
Bro, you made a 4-hour documentary about calling him a capper, bro.
Yeah, but I do that with everyone, bro. I'll do a long documentary for everyone.
Why you care?
Say it again.
Can I ask why you care?
Well, this is like the biggest art. You yourself said this is the biggest artist with the most motion in the country. So it's like, why do you care? Well, this is the biggest artist. If I care about the music scene, we should all care who the biggest artist is and care what their career is,
No,
care how they got to where they are. It's like, why shouldn't I care? Like,
but caring about their story, caring about things about them is different. That's the part of being a fan of someone. But he's saying that, like, why do you care about whether he's actually shot someone, whether he's actually stabbed someone, or whether he's actually trapped? Like, why do you care about that kind of stuff?
because I feel like at the end of the day, yeah, if you're standing on the shoulders of UK drill, you're the biggest artist in the UK drill scene, a scene that was built off of violence, off of people telling the real, raw, unfiltered stories of what was going on in certain areas, right? When the biggest guy at the very top of that subgenre is talking about getting people bunned for £100,000, why not look into it? I be looking into people's stories all the time, and sometimes I find stuff, sometimes I don't find anything.
Let me say this though, yeah. I even watched the RTM, yeah, and you stood in that point of like, yeah, he's saying he gets someone banned for £100,000. You do realize that that's got nothing to do with being a gangster, by the way. Like, you know, like Elon Musk could get someone banned for £100,000.
Elon Musk don't be tweeting that I could get man banned for £100,000.
You could probably get someone banned for £100,000. Like, that doesn't.
Yeah, but I would never do that. I would never say that. I would never hop on. Yeah, but there's a difference between me saying, yeah, I could get someone banned for £100,000.
That's what he said.
Or there's a difference between if I hopped on this stream and I was on smoke. If I hopped on this stream and I was on smoke and I said, yo, look, I'll get you lot bun. What, you think I ain't got money? You ain't got bread? I can get you man touch.
That's not what Sense said. Sense said.
Academics has done that.
Sense said. If I gave man £100,000, I could get man. Like, it's just flexing in it, like.
Yeah, but he's putting it out there. His whole image, right? Like, he was singing and doing songs for the girls, and that wasn't going anywhere. It's when he threw on the night tech and started talking about people having the poker tucked and dissing CGM.
But that's what I'm saying. But let me say this though, yeah. Like, even the thing that you mentioned having a poker tucked, you know, like, and like, there's bare man that are not even gang members that have a poker tucked just because of the environment they're in, like, and the thing they're doing, like, not even because of their gang members, just because of like the environment they're in, and like anything can happen anytime. So they just have to. You get me? Like, prevention is better than cure kind of thing. But so like a lot of the.
Do you not think that it's curious though that, like, before he was talking about the poker tucked and he was singing about all these girly songs with his top knot and it was just having no motion. It's like he had to become a caricature of a gang member to take over the whole scene. And at the end of the day, when you take over a whole scene that is built off the tales of gang violence,
but that's what I'm saying.
It's only natural that people are gonna look into it and be like, okay, well, what's the authenticity? Everyone loves to talk day in day out about authenticity. This guy's the realest rapper. Broad Day's the realest. Fredo's the realest. HRB, look at the case, all right? But then it's like, bro, this guy, he's the top dog of this scene, and I rate his music highly. But it's like, he didn't live the life of the UK drill story, basically. And that's all I'm trying to say.
You see my whole angle.
The music's still cold. Neither did Drake.
You see my whole angle, though, yeah? It's like, alright, boom. My man, yeah, has obviously was making music for a long time before he finally got his moment. He's got his motion, and he got him to do things that no one else has done, and we don't know if anyone else will ever do. Like, he done the unthinkable, he's done the mad thing, and he's still doing it. Yeah. So my thing is like, watching someone, yeah, like basically take over the world, yeah, and overtake every UK rapper. Like, why the first thing that you have to say about them or to think about them is, yeah, but they're not actually a gangster though. Like, there's so.
Because how did he take over the? He took over the whole scene, but how did he do it?
Let me land. Like, there's so many things like to say about him before you talk about street shit. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like what? There's so many things that he's done and no one else has done, bro. Like, Sprinter was #1 for however long he was #1 for. Flipping, bro. I can't like. The list of records that he's broke here is too long for man to even get into it. Him being at the Met Gala, like, bro, like, all these things, yeah, that, like, we never thought we'd see UK rappers do, yeah. It's like, surely there should be more energy be putting into that, like, than to the fact that, oh, he's not committed as much crimes as you wanted him to. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like,
I mean, I rate his accolades for sure, and I respect the level that he's got to in the scene, and I genuinely like his music. He's probably the coldest in the UK when it actually comes to putting bars together. But he got there by repping something and claiming something that he wasn't necessarily a part of, and I just feel like it's okay to point that out.
I feel like my mic up. I don't get what's wrong with
everybody. The people that are about that life and live that life, I've never heard any of them complain about Central.
Hey, you need to check out Digger D's stories over these years, man.
Diggers is up.
My boy Samham, I dub you Samham in the chat, bro. My boy Samham.
What I'm trying to say, no one that doesn't have an issue with him has ever complained
gifted
about
5
him.
subs to viewers.
I feel like because he's got the whole industry on ropes, like all these IG pages been scared to say anything negative about him. Even this tune, which one? Even this tune, which one? Everybody is scared to say that the tune flopped.
Okay, What do you mean everyone's scared to say the tune flopped?
Everyone's scared to say that the tune flopped.
I
Every time Sench puts a song out, all it is wow, look at the accolade, look at the levels that Sench is reaching. This is a Drake song. Forget Sench for a minute. This is a Drake song that flopped.
Okay, but Drake's had better songs that flopped though.
I don't know about that.
Definitely had better songs that flopped. Do you know how much music this guy fucking drops, bro?
Bro, this guy drops an album and damn near the whole album goes top 20.
Bro, this guy drops so much music. He drops so much music, but you know what? Why Drake, like, it is just Drake, yeah? Cause he only needs, like, let's say he drops, I don't know, 10, 15 songs in a year. He only needs 1 or 2 of them to actually do the mad thing. To carry on.
No, but Drake always does the mad thing. That's what I'm trying to say. Drake usually goes. Drake usually hits.
I just checked because I haven't looked at the views or anything around it. 58 million streams is a flop on Spotify.
For Drake.
What?
Look at the charts.
Hey, I want to flop the way Drake flops. Pause. Yeah.
Drake's meant to be a cheat code. That should have been a #1 song.
58 million streams. Lord, I see what you're doing for others. Oh.
Listen, these man drop, all right, and they get hella streams. But that didn't chart the way it was
flex,
supposed to.
This fake flex page is posting me again, fam. Basically,
What they say now?
Lottie DM'd me, yeah, saying interview me. I replied saying I'm not involved anymore. And she was like, I hear it, you're in a difficult position. I've been on the receiving end of this too, no blood. I said thanks for understanding. Boom, end the conversation with me and Lottie. Now fake flex are posting the same conversation with me and Lottie. The screenshots of the DMs of me and Lottie saying, oh, why are you moving shook? This and that. Yo,
if they got that screenshot that quick, then it probably is Lottie running the page, isn't it?
Bro, I don't even care about whether it is a hair or not. But I'm just saying, bro, like, why are you posting
4 minutes,
the
bro.
DM?
When did you send that? How long ago? Did you send that DM?
I sent that DM, yeah. What? When did I send the DM? 4 minutes ago, and that got posted 3 minutes ago. That got posted 4 minutes ago.
It's got to be Lottie running the page, then, isn't it?
But Lottie, what I don't get yet is like, why did you screenshot our conversations if I said anything wrong? I'm not involved. Like, I don't want to be involved anymore. Why is that such a? And you told me you understand as well. So why is that?
No, I got to rescind what I said. It can't be Digger running the page. If that went up and you sent a message 4 minutes ago and it was 3 minutes ago, it would have been spicy if it was Digger. But nah, it's got to be her, innit?
Hey, this guy is such mind games. I swear to you.
Bro, it was never gonna be Digger, bro. Like, I don't know why even entertaining that.
Fuck.
Right, if you see the Skyboy video, that was mad convincing.
Oh
yeah,
man,
I ain't even seen that, but no one could convince me that it was Digger behind it. Still, I'll be honest. But
if you watch that video though, it's mad convincing. It is actually mad convincing.
Back to what you
Digger's in jail. That nigga's phone would have definitely got taken with the amount of time fake flex is on that page.
His story probably even got raided.
He would have got spun instantly, sure. Hey,
it's looking like it's got to be her, innit? It's got to be her. If she's posting that DM that quickly,
but Mr. Fake Flex, I beg, allow me. I don't want no smoke with you lot. Lottie, Fake Flex, all of you lot, leave me alone, man. I'm not involved anymore. Leave me alone, wallahi. But back to what you were saying. Back to what you were saying, Ross, though, yeah. You're saying that Drake song flopped.
As far as the charts goes, it flopped, bro. That should have been a number. That should have been a top 10 tune, bro.
You look so happy.
Drake and Central Cee together.
Why'd you
Why'd you
look so happy?
That should have been top of the charts.
Why'd you look so happy?
Because no one ever wants to talk about this, and I've finally got a platform to talk my shit.
Oh, agendas again.
It's not an agenda. I feel like the agenda is sweeping this one under the rug. That's the agenda.
Nah, it's therefore not sweeping on the rug. I just didn't even pay attention to the song, I'll be honest with you. I don't know if I even
So you're saying the song's performed well on the charts?
I don't know. I couldn't say. Asking the wrong person. You got to ask UKL.
You talk about UK charts or Billboard?
Both of them.
Never look at them.
All right. The song didn't perform as well on the Billboard as his tune with Lil Baby. Now that don't make sense. You got Drake, you got tune with Lil Baby,
maybe the baby song was
it ain't doing as well.
It peaked at top 3 at 23.
What, in the UK?
In Billboard 100.
That's low for that tune.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie, Drake has got bare
23.
That's an L for Drake, bro. Nokia went number 2. He still got beaten out by Kendrick. And then he's dropping a big boy single with Central Cee, and it's only going 23.
Every
and then
Drake
it's falling all the way down to what, 68 now it's at. 67.
Every Drake song
3
don't,
weeks
That's
in
an
the
L
top
for
100.
do the mad thing.
That's an L for Drake. That's an L for Drake.
Nah, but every Drake song don't do the mad thing though. It just feels like it because he drops so much. That's
It
what I'm trying
Sly
to
does
show
though.
you.
What did I miss?
Nah,
What did
bro.
I miss? Went number 2, and that was a
Hey
throwaway.
Ross, is Drake the next one you're gonna beef?
I mean, I've been had my little smoke with
Nah,
Drake, but
he's
I feel
onto
like Drake's
Drake.
Drake's on the rope. Drake's on the
Now
ropes right now,
Walks,
bro.
he's only onto Drake because he's affiliated with Cinch. His main op is Cinch. Ross is
Nah,
main
but
op
if we
is
want to
Cinch.
talk, if we want to talk Drake and Kendrick, Drake ain't really clapped back.
Nah, but
Lawsuit don't
obviously,
count.
everyone knows Kendrick won that, but I feel like Drake is kind of like.
Do you remember?
I feel like he's
When
kind of done his thing since then, though.
Do you remember when Drake dropped his first diss song and he was going drop, 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 drop? He was goading Kendrick saying drop, drop. You're a pussy. You're not gonna drop. Push-ups. Drop, drop. Now Drake ain't dropping. Now it's drop, drop from Kendrick's side, and it's been months. And what's he dropping? He's dropping a tune with Sench that's dropping right down the charts.
Oh my god.
I Ross.
Hey,
That's just facts. That's just facts. That's
That was a
just
good
facts,
bar.
nah.
That was a good
Come on.
bar. That was a
Drake
good
should
bar.
be going number one.
He used to rap, you know.
He used to rap.
Yeah, bro. That's why he's onto Cinch.
Where's the songs?
They saying I'll be rapping. I rapped on
That's why-
on my Virtual Abloh video. I'm rapping.
That's why he's
on
onto. That's why he's onto Cinch. Because Cinch done what he wishes he could have done.
Hey,
Nah,
chat,
but I
send
could
me
never,
the
I could
songs.
never cap. I could never
You
cap
could
about my
defo cap.
persona, man. I'm too
you defo
comfortable in my
could.
own skin to pretend to be a gangster to get to the top. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm not gonna lie.
What was you rapping about then? What was your
rapping about Ting. So you rapping about Ting. So he was definitely capping either way.
I was rapping about
Oh,
drinking
shit.
cider at the park. But no, I rap whenever I do a sponsor for my channel. I rap the sponsor. So I've probably
Yeah,
been
I
paid
see
to
it.
rap
I see-
more than the UK scene.
This guy's an idiot.
Not as much as Sench though. Sench got me. But yeah,
Man, yes.
This guy's an idiot. But trap. Yo,
fully mind games. No, I'm just fucking around, man. I'll leave it. Shout out to Central Cee, man. You know what I'm saying? Hardest to ever do it in the UK. Maybe behind Tiny Temper, but
this what I'm even saying though. Like for example, like when you said you think that was a great, I swear it was you that said you think it's the best album in UK history.
Sly.
This is what I'm saying. Like why you
I love the album. The album's cold.
Like why you always so wrong? I don't get it.
What do you mean?
Like,
What's the
what?
best album in UK
Like,
history?
so why is it always so wrong? Like when you're dissing him, you're so off it, and when you're trying to glaze him, you're still off it. Like how can you say that's the best album in UK history, bro?
But that's why I'm straight honesty, bro. That's how you know that it's like I've not got an agenda, because in the same breath I'll say that my Kappa, but he's also the best rapper in the country.
Nah, he's definitely the biggest thing. Honestly, I don't think he's the hardest though.
Who's the hard? Right, what's the hardest UK rap album in history?
I'll say Big Conspiracy, J Hustle, in my person. I think that's my favorite album. I'll say.
I'm not crazy about J Hus, to be honest with you, but that's your opinion.
I say Potter Real Back in Style has to be up there.
Nah, I rate that. I could put Potter up there.
Even Dave Psychodrama's got to be up there. That's got to be there. There's bear.
But put it this way, yeah.
Gigs walking apart.
For Potter, yeah, all of his tales of being a drug dealer and the Lion and Frankie and all of this madness, right? And people rate Potter because he's a real guy that really done it. He really done time. If it came out that Potter was capping about all of this stuff and that, you know what I'm saying, he was paying Twin to be around him, everyone would have loads to say about it. But it's like there's this big industry conspiracy that we're not allowed to say that Sench isn't the gangster that he's portraying in his music.
It's not that you're not. It's not that you're not allowed to say it. No one's saying you're not allowed to say it because you've said it in it. You can say whatever you want, but it's just more of like the same way you're allowed to have an opinion on him, everyone else allowed to have an opinion on your opinion. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
But that's the thing, is everybody's too scared to talk the real about Sench.
That's your.
Everyone's hush, don't post it. Don't post on any pages.
Man,
what's going on? Let's not talk about this which one tune. Let's just not talk about that. These men love posting chart entries, but they don't want to chat about this chart entry.
You know what I clocked about bro?
It's just had way shitter songs than which one, by the way.
No, that's facts. I Will is one of the worst songs ever made in the UK.
You know what I clocked about bro? Yeah, bro loves doing the whole scared angle. I promise you, no one's scared. It's not that man are scared. It's just like bro, like some of us just genuinely are not that pressed by the fact that.
No, you know what it is.
By
Yeah.
like how on job someone is. Like you get me.
He's a master at manipulating. He knows what he's doing still. He knows what he's doing.
He's a master, bro. He's talking to two seasoned veterans.
Now, you guys aren't scared, though. I ain't going to put that to you because we're here having an open conversation. And I'll tell you who I rate, Young Spray, because Young Spray's cool with Sench and he's cool with Sinner, but he'll still have me on for a debate and he'll stand up for what he believes in. So I feel like really there's a lot of people that just don't even have the conversation, when really that's what rap's all been about for decades. It's about you having your opinion, your top 5, who you think's good, who you think's real, who you think's fake. Like that's what the whole thing's about. So that's just my opinion, and it's
All right,
almost like
cool.
people don't want to let me have my opinion. But
No, wait,
opinions are
Asha, we
opinions.
got a
yeah.
donation. We got a donation from Chris, $50 in that.
We got Chris, we got Chris. Hey Ross, I got a question for
That's
you.
a
Yeah?
full tank. That's a full tank right there, chat.
It's kind of
Right.
like you've taken the ESPN Stephen A. Smith kind of approach to how he talks about NBA. That's how you talk about music, right? Don't you think it's more beneficial for us to kind of prop our artists on a pedestal and big them up and act as like marketing as well as marketing ourselves, but marketing them as well to make our scene bigger? 'Cause it's not established as it can be right now. Us kind of, being negative towards certain artists at times can discredit what we're trying to build. You know what I'm trying to say? So what would you say to that?
See, I agree with that, to be honest with you. But what I feel like is, for some reason, yeah, Sench had the industry on ropes. Like when Sench had his album dropped, right? There's not really. I mean, until this Fredo thing, I feel like there'd been so little motion in the UK because Sench's whole team and Sench's whole rollout just soaked up all the clout in the UK. I swear there was a period of like 3 months when no rappers charted in the UK whatsoever.
I don't think it
So
works.
it's like,
I don't think it works like that. I don't think like that someone can just soak everyone else's clout. Like it's possible. It's possible for like superstars to coexist. But you're forgetting we had the era where we had the era where Bear Man were at their peak at the same time. We had the era, I'll say between like 016 and 019, where like Stormzy, Dave, Fredo, Huss, all the drill, like Digger, Ross, all these men were all doing the mad thing all at the same time. Like every week there was a new announcement, there was a new record being broken. You feel me? So I don't think it really works where it's a thing where one person's soaking up each of us clout. I feel like it's more of a thing where it's like, bro, like my man is just having a mad period in one of the worst periods in UK rap, but he's just having a very very good having a good run, having a purple patch as they call it in football. You get me? But I wouldn't say he's soaked up other people's clout. I don't think it works like that still.
I agree though. That era that you're talking about, when it was popping and you had all the Fredos, the Daves, like just absolutely killing it in the industry, Stormzy. We ain't really got that right now. It's quiet right now. After Sench's thing dropped and did its thing, like who's making the most noise now apart from Fred with the madness going on?
I feel like we're in a weird little like transition.
Buta B's doing well.
Phase, innit? Like people are doing well. Don't get
Buta B's doing well.
People are doing well.
Buta B ain't doing nothing on the level of Sench. I rate Buta B, but bro, he's not touching these levels of Sench.
Of course, but he can still be doing
Of
well
course
without
not.
being Central Cee.
But he's doing well.
Is he charting?
Who do you believe in?
Age's got number one album, by the way.
I'll tell you who I believe in right now, but I still feel like he's not really getting the shine. Someone like Lancey, because at the same time, bro, and for everyone saying, "Oh, why you hate on Sench for the whole fake gangster thing?"
That makes sense.
You got guys out here that don't need to talk about the whole gangster thing. I feel like, yeah, there was a mad change when Russ and Tion Wayne went number one with Body, first drill song to ever go number one. Now, bear in mind, yeah, Fredo and Dave had already gone number one, but that wasn't a drill song. That was like a street road rap crossover type song, right? But when Tion and Russ went number one with Body, was it Funky Friday?
Funky Friday, go on.
That was a number one, right?
Yeah.
So
Funky
like,
Friday was the first UK rap number.
Like, Russ and Tion went number one with Drill. Body Oddy, like the whole song's a metaphor for catching bodies. It's about girls and it's about murdering people. Body Oddy, like it's a smart song.
Catching bodies.
No, but you know what I'm saying?
Where did they talk about catching bodies?
No, but it's a drill song. The song is a metaphor. It's like they're talking about two things at the same time. They're talking about catching bodies.
Well, where did they talk about catching bodies though?
No, but it's a metaphor. The song is called Body. It's about it's body. It's a metaphor. They ain't saying we're catching bodies. I'm saying the song itself is a metaphor for drill. The guys are feeling it. The guys are feeling it.
But why does your brain automatically think that they're talking about catching bodies?
Bro, that's what drill's about. Drill's about bodies, bro. Come on, drill music's about bodies.
No, I'm talking about that specific song though. If they're saying body or these shaped black hole, like, what's that got to do with murder?
But a body is a murder.
No, a body is this. No, a body's not a murder. A body's not a murder, bro.
Words can have two meanings. It's a double entendre, bro. This is like some Jay-Z shit. This is why the song was so good, because it flew under the radar. It's a song about...
Man, shall I tell you the honest God's honest truth, the GOAT's honest truth, yeah? Bro, you've been radicalized, my boy, man. Like, you spent too much hours researching murder, yeah? That you associate everything to murder, bro. These man made
hold on. Billy. He might have a point. Cool. What bar... Or who told you that it's a double entendre for that? What bar made you think it is?
The fourth line of the chorus.
Yeah.
What you want to get? Smoke cigarette? He's not talking about a cigarette. He's not saying what you want to get smoked like a cigarette. He's talking about you want to get smoked like smoked. Body oddy.
So you think
you want to get smoked cigarette?
The whole song's a metaphor and the body.
When Russ says Python hit him with a cobra, he's not going Ty from the Wild. He's talking about hit him with a cobra. Python hit him with a cobra.
Okay.
Bad man persona.
There's a lot of songs where people don't stick to one concept, don't you think? Do you?
That's what that
Couldn't there
facts.
be a
But it's a
possibility that
double
this is that?
entendre. Tion Wayne said, "When I punch man, it's grievous. They play back the CCTV. When I banged him, the
Hey,
defense said
listen.
Jesus. It's not a song about girls.
It's
The
not about
only
girls.
people that can confirm or deny are Russian Tion, innit?
Wait, so you
So
don't
I
think?
don't know. I don't.
Wait, Ross. So you
What,
don't think
bruv?
that song's
I
about
don't need
girls?
them to confirm when he says you want to get smoked cigarette. He's not talking about Benson and Hedges.
But all I know,
Of course,
yeah.
no, of course that bar, yeah, of
No,
course.
but
But I'm just
don't
saying
get-
the whole
don't get
I
song
got
is.
more than a mil. I got more than a mil in
In saving.
savings, but you can still
Still
get
get
shaven.
shaven.
He's not giving him a. He's not giving him a
Never
nice
got fucked
little
by the
wet
pig.
shave.
Why? But yeah, in all honesty, bro. In all honesty, though, bro. Like I feel like saying the whole song is a metaphor is an absolute drag. Like obviously, it's still a drill song, so there will be violence.
Who's
in
got
it.
Rush's number? Someone ask him.
Rush don't even like me.
I've got Rush's number,
you-
but I don't know if he wants to have any part of this one.
Yeah, like, I don't think we need to call them to even. Like, I think we kind of know that Ross is kind of dragging them. You know what it is though. Live your. Like,
When he said,
I'm
"All right,
happy
let me,"
for
this
you.
is the
No,
lyric. This is
no,
the
it
lyric
though.
that makes me know that it's about drilling. Right? When Russ says on a tune, "Head, chest, neck, back, I don't mind belly," that's a double entendre. He's talking about where you're going to get chinged, and he's talking about the body parts that he likes on the girl. This is it's a double entendre. The song is about girls with nice bodies, and it's about catching bodies. Head, chest, neck, back, and I don't mind belly. We done heard Russ talk about chinging people in the belly in tunes. Come on, man.
Hey, Rush, when you see this, confirm or deny it, bro.
Nah, but I was gonna say
He says
Nah, but I'll
on-site
be honest,
managers
I'm happy
chinging
for
him
you.
on the
Wallahi,
song.
Wallahi, I'm happy for you to believe what you want to believe in it. Like I'm never here to ruin your fantasy. I don't want to burst your bubble.
This is why the song's popular, because it's a double entendre. It's got little cheeky little hidden
That's why
bars,
it's
messages
popular.
about drillings. That's
I don't
yeah.
I don't want to burst your bubble. I don't want to burst your bubble. And if you want to believe it's about,
So it's not
body,
just popular because it sounds good.
It's a banger, but it's look. This is what I'm trying to get. You got to understand this. Yeah, this is it's the same reason this song is popular. It's the same reason I'm saying this song is in a nutshell why Central is so popular, because it's a double entendre. It's got two meanings. He's talking about girls with nice bodies, but he's also talking about on-site managers chinging him. That's what it is. They commercialize the streets, and we know Russ and Tion Wayne are really
No,
about
but don't
that.
get
Okay,
twisted.
Central took that and ran with it.
No, Russ, let me break something down to you. Yeah? Like, I'm not denying that there's no violence in the song whatsoever. But I'm saying to say the whole song is a metaphor about catching bodies is a drag. Don't get it twisted. If Russ and Tion come out and say, "Yo, Russ, TrapLoreRoss is right," bro, I'll hold my hands up and say, "Fairs, you got us in it." But bro, I'm 99% sure that the body just meant body in it, and obviously there was violent lyrics in there naturally because it's a drill song. Like naturally, there's gonna be violent lyrics in there naturally. In there. Like I'm not saying there was no violence in there whatsoever.
That's just any song. Niggas don't stick to concepts.
That's what I'm saying. Like to say the whole song.
I feel like you're not giving these man enough credit.
I think you're giving them too much credit. I think they just had fun in the studio and just made a hit. And it went number one.
I think the song is a lyrical masterclass, and there's all sorts of double entendres. I could break this down like Shakespeare, man.
Yeah, and I feel like
He's trolling us. I just clocked.
I'm not No, I'm not even trolling, but it's
I
like
generally think
the reason this song is so popular. If the song weren't called Body, it wouldn't have been popular. Everyone talking about bodies. This is the era of bodies. People talking about who's got this many bodies. Von's got bodies. This person's got bodies.
Yo, this guy is funny. The era of bodies. That's a mad thing, you know. You've gained over 1,000 followers in his life so far, by the way. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to everyone that's been showing love. But boom, you said Sense ran with their thing, but I feel like what I was gonna say here is
It's not necessarily their thing, but like the culture.
I always give Ross the flowers, yeah. Ross and alongside with the producers like Gotcha. Walks was Gotcha the produced Body, right?
Yeah.
It was, yeah. Yeah, I always give them man like the flowers for like pivoting drill into what it went on to become in terms of like the commercialization and drill becoming a lot more accessible to the wider audience, and I give them man the flowers for that, because before that, like I feel like Ross is the one that made drill a lot more fun, a lot more like party-ish kind of music. You feel me? Like you get me?
I think it started with Digger No Diet, no?
Obviously, I know that. Okay, I'm not saying that he's the first person to ever done it, but I give him the credit because of he like Gun Lean, Keisha Becky and Body. I feel like that 3-song run is kind of
it was crazy.
Gun Lean. I feel like Gun Lean.
That 3-song run was really that's the most notable songs from that era. If regarding this conversation, regarding the conversation about
Gun Lean to me, yeah, Gun Lean was like the birth of the Dancing Killers.
Yeah, nah, Digger No Diet, therefore Digger. That's what. But remember that all dropped in the same era, like similar-ish era anyway. And Digger No Diet was at 2018.
It was a similar-ish era.
Digger No Diet was at 2018. Also remember like Unknown T, Homer and B dropped around that time as well. Dig That Air Force. So Dig That Air Force. So that whole era was just like man was just Like man just found
Crazy,
a
yeah.
lot of these men just found a formula to make drill like that you can actually party to. You feel me? But
Mm.
yeah, and I feel like what Sench has gone into. Like remember, like before Sench done what he done with Day in the Life 6 for 6, yeah, there was a lot of people that tried to do what he done, like tried to jump on that wave, and it flopped. And I feel like with Sench, he still like he found his pocket in it. He found his pocket, and that's the hardest thing to do as an artist. Like when it comes to artistry, when I speak to up and coming artists, like the hardest thing a lot of these men struggle with is finding their sound, finding their pocket. And he found his pocket. He like worked on what he's good at, and he found a way to kind of like not expose what he's not too good at. And bro, he just ran with it in it. So you get me? I don't think he done anything that's like, yeah, I don't really think you can criticize him, man.
The music was so good that the drillings didn't need to be true, basically.
Who gives a fuck, man? Niggas get out the hood, make your money,
Bro.
bro.
And then the day,
It's
bro.
dark out here, show.
I'll be honest, bro. I would lie for 25 million.
Hey Ross, it is dark out here right
I would
now.
lie for 25 million.
Get your bag, lie your ass off, bro.
If someone said to
Correct.
me,
What's
bro,
going on
That's
right
the
now?
same thing. That's the same thing Digger said. Digger said the same thing. He said he wish he could have capped about his.
Exactly. If Twitch said to man, yo, bro, go stream for 100 days in a row and tell nothing but lies, tell bare fake story time, bro, you think I'm not doing that, bro? Like, and
Well, half of these man streaming have got half of these man streaming have half of these man streaming have fake viewers. You know what I'm saying? People be doing view bots. So
bare botted viewers.
you gotta do.
People are doing that. People are doing
That's
that.
different. That's different. In my opinion, that's a bit different. So that's a bit different.
Do what you
works,
gotta do.
Button
works,
viewers,
though.
like button viewers, a bit fake buying views, button viewers. That's a bit. I don't know about all of that, but like Walk said, each to their own. Innit? Everyone got to do what works for them. Innit?
Hey Billy, if you was in the trenches, like you're in the trenches, but if niggas hold on, if niggas is getting shot outside. Hold on, if niggas is getting shot outside your house every day, you're butting viewers to get out of the hood.
Not every day, bro. Man can show you CCTV footage of what's happening.
Billy, if it was pepper pot, like
wallahi, bro.
hot scotch bonnet, would you not bottom views?
Obviously, man's not living in old block. I'm not gonna act like I'm living in old block, but bro, man's not where I want to be by any stretch.
Of course, none of us are. But would you not bot views if that was your circumstances?
Nah, because bottom views don't get you paid anyway. So you have to pay.
But it makes you look more lit and then people tune in. That's the whole point of the bottom viewers.
Yeah, but you know what it is? For me, it's more about like just me, myself. Like I just wouldn't be able to look at myself in the mirror knowing that I'm just lying to myself. Like what am I looking
I hear you.
at?
Hey, listen.
So if you're not from that and you cap about that to go to the top, what does that mean?
Cap about it.
Bro, that's
Cap about it.
Each their own.
I ain't got nothing against niggas capping, boy.
No, but like I said,
bro, niggas that aren't capping, it's dark. It's dark.
It's dark, bro. Free the guys. Free the guys,
dark.
Bro.
Free the guys.
Come on, free the guys. Because you see when
do you
Potter
not
said,
do you not have sympathy?
Wait, let me land. You see when Potter said, yeah, they'll say they want a real rapper. Well, I can't remember what he said in there, but that real rapper song sums up this conversation perfectly, bro. Like, see that quote? I can't remember what mafia movie it was, but someone said, bro, everyone loved the bad guy to the bad guy does something bad, bro. Everyone's sitting there saying, yo, we want a real rapper, we want man that is saying the truth, this and that. You see when man are actually doing things that they're rapping about, bro, it's long. Because when Dig that is now about to get a mad sentence, man is saying, oh, this guy's so stupid. He had a whole career. Why would he do that? This and that, and that. But if he didn't do, or if he wasn't involved in whatever, man will be saying, oh, how you gonna let someone violate you? This and that. This guy's a kappa. I can't listen to his music. No matter what. Someone like the Clavis thing in Australia. Obviously, it's in Australia, so there's not like he's probably not gonna get a get back realistically. But even the Heady One thing, for example, yeah. Let's say use the Heady One example now, yeah. Boom. We all know that Heady One situation, and then no better was made off the back of that situation, and that kind of made him into his today, innit? The other day he made he made a song, yeah, called "I Still Know Better," which basically like, not really a part 2, but like him reflecting on that situation. And he literally said in that, like he said above, was like, yo, like imagine if I got back that week, would have been the saddest week, and I would have ended up getting forgotten about. And it's like, bro, like if Heady One like went and done something stupid, like let's say he done something himself, he done something stupid off the back of that video going viral, bro, like we wouldn't have Heady One today, bro, and everyone would have forgotten about him, everyone would have moved on, and it would have been dark.
Still man in jail around that time.
Get me? That's what I'm saying. It would have been dark, bro.
That's kind of cap because the madness went down after that video.
No, but I'm saying if he done something stupid himself, though, bro. Obviously, like I'm never gonna sit here and speculate on what happened after, because that's not really important. But let's just say Heady One done. Even in that video, Heady One was even reaching for his pouch, this and that, reaching for his pouch. And let's say he ended up pulling
They were
out.
saying that was cap though, and there was nothing in
Yeah,
there.
well, that's what they were saying. I don't care in it, but I'm just saying he's reaching for his pouch. Let's just say hypothetically, Heady One pulled out
No, I
whatever,
agree.
whatever was in his pouch, and he done something stupid, bro. We would not have any Heady One, bro. All those bangers that we've had over the past 10 years would have been non-existent, bro. So my thing is this, bro. Like, you see this whole thing of like pressuring rappers to be real rappers, bro. Make your music, get your money, feed your family, and just get the fuck out of this place, bro. Wallahi, bro. Because there's nothing good here, bro. There's nothing good
I
here
do
for
kind of
anyone.
agree with you, yeah, but I feel like there's some holes in the narrative because it's like on the one hand, it's like what you're saying is absolutely true, but you're saying it about it's like oh, you're talking about real guys capping about things that happen, but it's like the reason why the Cinch thing resonated is because there's real street guys that look at this guy as a capper and say we're really living these situations. Digger's really sat in jail dealing with situations that actually come with going from that background, and someone like Cinch. All power to him. He's not actually. He ain't got cases. No one's got bun for £1,000.
Bro,
He don't
alhamdulillah,
really have to worry about any of that.
alhamdulillah, he ain't got cases. Alhamdulillah.
No, but that's what I mean. But he ain't because that's not what's going on. The Heady thing is an interesting one because what you just said is true. But then I ain't gonna say too much. But let's say that whoever did whatever after that situation to let everyone know to know better. If they didn't do that, Heady might not have the shine that he has today. But then also, if certain
He would
people
have.
didn't, if
Nah,
certain
but
people
no,
didn't
but
do things,
no, but
if certain people didn't do
obviously
things, they might not
what
have
you're.
lost.
Now, obviously, I get what you're saying. You're basically trying to say that like whether he done something himself, something still happened off the back of it, and you're basically trying to say that would he have been able to rap if something didn't happen? But I feel like he wouldn't.
Well, no, but I'm trying to say that I'm not trying to say too much, yeah, but I'm trying to say whoever did the whatever, there were consequences behind that.
Yeah,
And
obviously.
some of them people might have been better off not doing that
Obviously.
and capping and doing music rather than sitting down for however
No,
long
but
they sat
obviously, but
down.
Heady, no, but obviously, like, and I know that Heady, I remember Heady saying it in the post interview, like, yo, he just regrets everything to do with that situation, like, obviously, you don't feel good about what happened in it, but you know what it is though, like, the only thing that I will say, bro, is like going back to, like, obviously, we're going on a bit of a tangent, but going back to the original point, yeah, about the authenticity in rap, yeah. Me personally, the reason why I don't even like force it is because as what number one, we're just fans in it. So it's not even our place to really dictate who's authentic and who's not, because we will never actually know, bro. Because I promise you, TrapLoreRoss, for example, I promise you, yeah, that you can think of bare gangster rappers that you're convinced are so gangster, yeah. But I guarantee you, there's a you on their block that will tell you, yeah, my man's not like that, bro. I guarantee you, bro. So with this authenticity thing, it's like like these men are gonna have to keep proving themselves to everyone that they're like that. Keep continually proving themselves, and even if they were like that and they went commercial for 3, 4, 5 years, yeah, man are gonna start saying, "Oh, you ain't been in your hood in 5 years. You ain't mashed no works in 5 years." Even if they done a mad thing 5 years ago, man are still gonna be like, "Oh, yeah, it's been 5 years and you're still rapping about." You know what I'm trying to say? So there's no way to win as an authentic, real street rapper. There's no way. The only way you can win is by focusing on making good music, and that's it, bro. If you can do that, while still telling authentic stories or authentic enough stories, then congratulations to you in it. But if you're making good enough music that's connecting with the people, bro, then you're winning, bro. It's simple as that. You're winning, bro. Because trying to prove that you're about this life, bro, it's long, bro. It's literally long.
I agree with you. And don't get it twisted. I'm not encouraging people to do no madness. More power to Central Cee for not actually living that lifestyle and look, I feel like there's it's two pronged, right? Because on the one hand, it's like you got to give him his respect for he's not sat here birded off in jail like Digger D. Really, he's smart. Digger D, because like he's clearly smarter than Digger D. He's got a better career. He's not sat there in jail. It's not that for him right now, right? So that's more power to him. When you want to contrast that with Lil Durk, all right, Lil Durk basically fell into that trap. He basically had got to the level where he had gotten away from all of that street stuff. He didn't need to be doing that, but he let all them people saying slide for Von get to him, and then allegedly he's now facing federal murder for hire charges.
That's
So
what I'm
he
saying.
is basically he's basically what would happen to Central Cee if Central Cee listened to people saying slide
And that's
for
what I'm saying. And you see, the minute he got Dirk got like this was so fucked. But that's why it like generally this topic actually like, bro, I'll be honest, it breaks my heart, bro. That's why I'm not even getting passionate about it. You see them like Dirk, yeah, that's a perfect example. I can't believe I didn't think of that, yeah, bro. Everything that Dirk did, every Instagram post, every tweet, the comments, slide for Von, slide for Von, slide for Von. Bear man, they've got no clue what's going on behind the scenes. These man could have gone and bodied the whole of Conor Rondo's family. No one would have known. Though. No one knows what's going on behind the scenes, yeah. But the point I was gonna make here is, bro, the minute this guy gets back, you know what man is saying? This guy's so stupid. This guy's so dumb. Why did he throw his career away like that? Like, bro, you can't fucking win.
Laughing stock.
You can't look at KO laughing stock, bro. That's too many examples, bro. You can't win. Look at that whole 98s, bro. Look at the like Billy just got
guys.
look Billy.
Hey, now that's
KO,
another double
D,
entendre
bro.
because these men are a laughing stock now that the things went down the way that they went down.
Hey,
People are laughing at them, man.
Chill,
I'm not
chill,
dissing
chill,
them, but I'm
chill,
saying,
chill,
look,
chill,
people
chill.
look at that situation and say, you guys moved mad and you ended up putting yourself in a situation where you put yourself away. That's no laughing matter. Same with Lil Durk's song "Laugh Now, Cry Later." That song is basically that dropped around the time they had FBG Duck killed, and it's basically these men were laughing on a victory lap after killing FBG Duck.
Allegedly.
And now, no, FPG Duck, that's stamped. They done that. But that
Bro,
then them
hey,
lot,
yo,
them lot are getting
Billy,
sentenced.
I
Them lot are
gotta
getting
leave,
sentenced
man.
this week. Them lot are getting sentenced for the Duck murder this week.
But
They're
anyways,
convicted
my
guilty. They got the G.
but anyways, aside from all of that, yeah, like I was saying, bro, there's no winning, bro. So see when people like you are online saying you're a real rapper, this cap rapper, you need to understand, bro. Like, bro, there's
You add to it. You add
it's
to it, Ross.
too, like,
You
bro,
add to it.
people's heads are getting wigged every day. Like, things are
You add
happening,
to it.
bro. Like, it's not a joke, bro. Like, it's not a joke, fam. Like, there's sons that are losing their dads, bro. There's moms that are losing their sons, bro. Like, it's not a joke,
Facts.
bro. Wallahi, it's not a joke, fam. Like, bro,
Facts.
let's just leave music to be entertainment, bro. Like, cause, bro, like, see when man.
But
try
these
and
man made the music, the murder
Yeah,
music. This is the thing. You want to
yeah, no,
say,
but
you act like it's
obviously-
not my fault. And at the
obviously,
end of
bro,
the
'cause
day,
it's
I'm
hip-hop.
here. My job
Let
is to
them
check
talk
people's
about it,
CVs.
though.
Obviously, bro, it's hip hop, innit? At the end of the day,
Why?
Let me talk
Why
about
is that
it
your
too.
job?
But at the end of the day,
Why is that your job?
This is rap
Bro,
music,
it was
bro.
my job to verify Von 7 bodies, and it's my job to verify Central
Why
Cee 0
is
bodies.
that your job?
No one assigned you that job.
That's
You
what I was
chose-
put here
you
to do.
chose-
I know more about this than everyone else.
You chose to do that.
Why was that your job? Why did you choose that? You see how you mentioned Lancey Foe earlier as someone you believe in. With
Well,
your
go on.
platform, do you know where you can take that guy to?
Yo,
I'm feeling generous.
what do you mean, man? Feeling
You know what I'm
genuine?
trying to say? Like you don't have
Yeah.
to be doing that.
Okay.
Wait, who's this?
This guy's an idiot.
Who's that?
It was criminal still. He's such an idiot, fam.
Hey, BA's trying to call me again. Are we trying to have him? He said he agrees with you lot.
Yeah, of course, bro.
Go ahead.
Yeah, let's get
Let's
BA's
do
perspective
this
on this
Okay, we'll
topic.
BSM.
Let's get his perspective on this topic.
Wait, don't know if you can see that. He tried to call me a minute ago. He might call back. But no, I hear what you're saying. The reason I was put here to do this, because look, I've just been a fan of hip hop my entire life. I just happen to be one of the most...
All of us have been fans of hip hop our entire life.
No, but I just happen to be one of the most well-versed people when it comes to drill music. It just so happened I started making videos about all kind of rappers, and I was
But
put in the
that- but
position
all
where
of that is-
I was
no.
the most popular person talking about drill.
Nah, but he wasn't put in a
I'm
position.
put here to do this because
it
it's
was
my
a
opinion.
choice.
I listen to drill music, and I want to break it down. Like
Nah.
the King Von thing, I was the only person who could make that video.
Yeah, but Trap, what you're not getting, yeah, is like you're not taking no accountability. Man said I was put in position. My nigga, you put yourself in that position, bro. You chose to be that person to break it down. No one knocks at your door and said, yo, it's you. No one handed you an envelope saying, yo, you have to be the guy to break down Von bodies. You woke up
No, but
one
that
day
happened.
and chose to do that though.
That happened naturally. I wasn't on some clout chaser thing where I was like, yeah, let me do this. Bro, I've just been a fan of hip hop my whole life. I've not listened to any
So
other
have I.
genre of music my entire life. Okay. I started making YouTube
Same.
videos. I started talking about hip hop history. It just blew up and I became the #1 person in space.
100,
And
and
then
congrats.
when a guy like King
Right.
Von, when a guy
and
like King,
congrats,
well, let
by
me just
the way.
finish land this point because I just want to make this clear.
Yeah.
When a guy like King Von jumps on the scene and starts talking about, yeah, I've got 7 bodies, I'm the real deal. I was in position. I'm not saying I was born, I came out of my mother's womb ready to expose drill rappers. But I'm saying I was in the position as the top hip hop history journalist at the time when a guy like King Von jumps out and says, I've killed 7 people, check me out. And I was in that position where, okay, it's on me to verify. It's on me.
Nah, but the first
Document
thing,
that
first
as a
thing I
historian.
said, before you go, the first thing I say is, bro, congrats, bro. Congrats on being a top hip hop journalist. Like,
No,
I'll watch,
facts.
wallahi, I'll watch your videos, bro. There's no one that I'll watch for hours. I actually watch your videos 3-4 hours, and I don't miss a skip. Like, if it's a good video, I'll rate your videos, bro. So everything I'm saying is not from a bad place.
Appreciate you.
But the only thing I'm saying is when you say now it's on me, it's only on you because you chose for it to be on you. Like, if you didn't make that Von video, like, you could still could have continued making videos after that, bro. Like, it wasn't on you. Like, you chose to do it, innit? But anyway,
No, but it was on me though. It was on me. I didn't invent drill music, right? This drill music thing, bro. I was about 17 or so when Chief Keef first burst on the scene. I'm a little nerd driving around in Bognor with my provisional license, bumping Chief Keef, this new guy that's just come out of nowhere, right? So when King Von took over the scene, and it's not my fault, but at some point along the way between King Von and Pooh Shiesty, all anyone seemed to decide that the scene was about was who got the most bodies. Drill music. I'm just talking about drill music. Okay, Lancey, that's a different lane. But realistically, I don't know what it was, and I'm not responsible for it. But at some point, the murderers got hold of the scene and became the most popping thing out. And it's the same thing in the UK. Not now, but when Body Oddy, that was when everyone was looking into bodies. That was when everyone's talking about who's the realist suspect. He's got 2 packs like Suge, and he's on the run in Kenya for killing 2 people from AGB. Bro, Suspect was the most popping rapper in the UK off the back of being a good rapper, but also allegedly having these bodies. And that's not my fault, but I feel like I was in position where I was the number one people to be breaking that down. And I'm not pushing it, and I don't feel like I'm contributing to it. I'm a symptom of a wider thing that's going on in here. That ultimately, if we're being real, is kind of dying down.
All right, can I say this? Yeah, and I'm not above you morally or anything like that. I'm not like, you get me? I'm not trying to act like I'm on no pedestal or nothing. You are in a position to help a lot of people. Like, you can save people. Gully that went jail, you could there's things you can do as a great marketer that you are with a, you know what I'm saying? You can help people in your position. Whereas the content like the King Von shit, it doesn't help anybody but you. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
That's not really. I get what you're trying to say, yeah. But it's not about me trying to help. Them bodies had already dropped before I made the video. I can't go back in time and save them people. I can't stop the next
No,
King
you
Von.
can't.
I can't stop
I'm
Bloodhound
not
Jeff doing
saying
his
that.
thing. I'm just a journalist reporting the same way it's like people saying, oh, BBC News should be doing Gaza, Palestine. But it's like, bro, they're just reporting on it, trying to spread the word of what's going on. They're just seeking truth on the matter. And it's not their responsibility either. You can't say, oh, BBC needs to go and sort out Gaza. Like, they're just reporting on it. They can't do that. They're 2 steps behind the madness.
Hear you, but you're a man that's a lot more cultured than people at BBC are, and have access to a lot more people, and do have now friends that's in the industry that you could help, or people you believe in that you could help. I'm not saying you haven't done what you needed to do to get where you are, but there's an opportunity here for you to help some people. You get me? It's not even just saying you have to stop doing the content that you're doing currently, but you could add to it. You get what I'm trying to say?
See, I feel like I try and conduct myself responsibly when I do the videos, like the Jacksonville gang war video. Like, if you notice, yeah, at the end of that video, there's me basically saying, yo, the violence has to stop. Like, we got to try and teach the youth that this isn't the way to go. Like, this is a cautionary tale, whether it's that or the Bloodhound Lil Jeff or the Q50. Like, I feel like that's one thing people don't necessarily deep is that even, bro, if you watch the end of my Central Cee documentary, I literally give him his flowers, best album, and for not actually being a driller. This is the thing, people don't deep it all the way to the end, pause, but it's like, I basically shout out Central Cee and I kind of shit on Digger at the end of that and basically say, look where Digger is and look where Central Cee is. Who would you rather be? These are the consequences of what you deal with. So I agree with you, but what would you say more specifically I could be doing to help him? Like, is it a case of shining a light on people that aren't doing murders more?
It's not even, you could do that, but it's not even just that. It's like, all right, cool. There's people that are doing things that are great. You get what I'm trying to say? In musically, that could just need a push. You know what I mean? They could be real rapping, but they need a push. They need a reason to be in the studio more than they're in the streets.
And don't get it twisted, Ross. Like, you don't.
TrapLoreRoss
You
could
don't have
provide that
100%.
platform.
But
You
Ross,
don't have to.
yeah,
Exactly.
that's what I was gonna say. You don't actually have to help anyone. So what I'm trying to show you is you don't have to pick a random rapper and take them out of the trenches. But that's the same way that you don't have to report on whether this guy's capping or not. Everything we do is a choice, bro, and it's all about what choices that you choose to make. You get me? That's
no, I agree with that. But I do be doing that behind the scenes. Like, there's definitely things that I do, not even on a rap level, but like, you remember when I pulled up to your stream, Billy? Remember who I had with me?
Honcho.
Who else did I have with me? Do you remember?
Oh yeah, Blake's.
I had my guy Blake's, right? And Blake's really comes from a serious past. Have you seen his interviews breaking down the shit that he's been through? He's been through some serious stuff. I'm not going to speculate on any of that stuff, but he is somebody that I've just tried to help, somebody I've tried to mold. I went up to Birmingham. I went up to Birmingham and helped him build a whole streaming setup. Now, unfortunately, you know, whatever situation he's dealing with probation, that's not something he can take advantage of right now. But behind the scenes, bro, like guys that I get to know personally, whether it's someone like Blake's or someone like Twin.
No, but even
guys
man,
I'm having real convos with to try and help.
I remember you've helped, man. I remember when I was having problems with my my YouTube AdSense, like you went out of your way to link up with man Soul House. You went on the laptop, like you proper helped, man. You helped man for time, like. So I'm not even questioning your intention of a genuine person or not, innit? It just for everything I'm saying, just for the sake of conversation, innit? Like,
no, I feel you.
I'm still gonna continue watching your videos, innit? So So keep
But
going.
even like someone like Spray, like that thing you just mentioned with yourself, like I've behind the scenes helped Spray out with some of his setup and some of his, you know what I mean. It's not really my business to be putting out there, but like the same way I help you, I help someone like Spray, and he's somebody that, bro, maximum respect for Spray, yeah, because I feel like he's somebody, he's got a mad reputation. All the little stories that we've heard about Spray over the years, yeah, but like he is really a shining example and a role model to show people, yo, you ain't even got to do it in rap. You can come from the roads and be dealing with serious situations and get into the podcast lane or get into the streaming lane. So he's somebody that I always salute. I always give him flowers because I feel like he doesn't even realize how much of a role model he is for the youth to basically say, yo, there's another thing you could be doing. And Spray's running it up, just talking, sharing his stories and being himself and showing his personality. So I agree with you. I genuinely agree with both of you guys. And I feel like just we're all shining examples to basically show people that there's other stuff you can be doing. And someone like Spray that comes from that background, he's an even better example to basically say, yo, look at this guy. Look what he's doing. You ain't got to do madness.
Big up Spray for sure.
You got Ross, man.
I appreciate you guys, man. And I always love a good debate as well.
My brother, man. You say what?
No, big up Spray. I appreciate that.
What did you say?
No, I appreciate that. And like, big ups to you guys. We're all people, whatever walk of life that they come from, to show that there's other things you could do that are positive. And even though there's negativity associated with the stories that I cover, I feel like I'm trying to cover things in a positive, responsible way and show people that there are basically other things you're doing with your life, whether it's music, whether it's streaming, whether it's education. You know what I'm saying? So, but big ups to both of you, man. And I'd never shy away from having like this. I don't duck the smoke. So
when you're back, are you in the UK, or are you in America?
No, I'm in LA right now, but I'm gonna be back in maybe a couple.
Yeah, so now when you're back, we definitely need to link up and do something properly, man, for sure. You said you wanted to do a tier list, didn't you?
Yeah, I definitely need to do the tier list. Thanks for trying to get me to do the tier list. I can see how political that one's gonna get, though.
Yeah, this guy loves it. This guy loves it.
I need to tap in with Walks, man. We need to get something going too, man.
Walks, bro. I can't believe I ain't linked Walks before. Yeah, man. Actually, you're shouting about coming on stream, innit? Something coming on stream, so yeah, definitely.
I'm here. Whenever the man them need me, I'm here. Pause.
Why?
Yeah, man. Let me know if you need me on. I'll pull up. We're locked in, man.
Yeah, there'll be Ross, there'll be Walks, man.
Hey, appreciate you guys, man. Hey, I'm gonna cut. I gotta go work on this video. Got to go work on this video about Young Thug snitching, man.
Oh my God. Yeah, you lot. God bless, man. I'm gone.
Do your thing, gang.